Alrighty, well, the board is set, and I think we're ready to get crazy here. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. This is episode 200, which would mean something if there wasn't all that damn filler we had to skip. So I don't know what'll be the 100th episode I've watched. Maybe I've already watched 100 episodes. Probably have. I don't know. Milestones mean nothing when we're skipping around like this. But anyway, neither here nor there. 3, 2, 1. Well, it'd be cold as hell. I have empathetic chills. Like whenever I see characters in ice cold, which I see a lot, Yellow Jackets, The Thing, I get cold, is what I'm saying. Rage monster. Yeah. Don't talk down to me, minion. Yes. But yeah. Yeah. And make it snappy. Denied. Shut the hell up, minions. It's his decision. The rest of you shut up. But he's evil. You know what I mean? I get what he's saying. And I kind of agree with him. You gotta end the cycle of violence, right? I don't know that he made a good case, though. How dare you ignore me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just walking around you. Really? No answer? You shitting me? Hmm. Wow, what a dick. You're not even going to answer him. Damn, dude. Yeah. Well, the old picture of him is shattered, so, he's not articulating his point of view very well. It's like a bunch of glib, cracker jack box sayings, fortune cookie sayings. You know, vengeance will drive you mad. Like, these are just very simple, statements. But I don't think the guy would have given you the 20 minutes you actually need to present a case. So, what are you going to do here? Like, he was just walking around and not even answering you, man. That was rude as hell. Like, damn. I suppose. Why is he remembering this moment? Oh, I see. This way. Yeah. You read too many goddamn books. Yep, I couldn't move heaven and earth and the actual fabric of reality. I couldn't move that to my whim, so that means I can't like her. You walked all this way for this pathetic? Okay. We don't need your secondary comments. Man, the minions really are taking a lot on themselves. This is a good point. A much stronger case. Yeah. Yeah. Incredibly awkward, by the way. He's already told you. I don't think he cares. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Interesting. You know, buried in all that spittle was some interesting points were made there. And some good world building, too. God, I can't stand them, man. Know your place, minion. Yeah, get your ass up. He's going to personalize this, of course. He failed, you know. You walked all this way just to take this L. How about if I come over and kick your ass? Will that represent strength? That's what I thought was happening when you looked around. They look like stormtroopers, which I'm sure, again, you know, many Star Wars influences in this series. How's the peeping? Some sounds like Western music. I say again, with all this geezer talk, don't you respect your elders? That's another long ass cold open. Doing a lot of those lately. You know, I don't know if you've seen Vinland Saga. There's a lot of similarities between this series and Vinland Saga. At least the messaging, pacifism, which I think is one of the themes of this series. It took me so long to figure that out. But the strongest thing you can do is not fight. Trust me. Like you know, that's all I did as a teenager was fight. It's easy to fight. You just throw your hands, right? You know, just start swinging like that. Fighting's easy. Not fighting when every cell of your body wants to fight is very hard, right? Humbling yourself against somebody who's being an arrogant toe rag is hard. Like, you know, Naruto has so much strength, so much empathy. His empathy is his strongest characteristic. But you also have to be able to read the room. And despite what we think, what you think, and what I think, the people in this world, the majority of the people in this world believe that Sasuke is a criminal and he's evil and he should be, I guess, executed. Like, just not even, it doesn't sound like they're saying brought in on charges. Tried and convicted and then punished. Just, we're going to hold court in the streets, apparently, right? So, most people think he's done enough to qualify for that kind of summary action. So, if that's what most of the people believe, you need more than just kneeling down in the snow. He didn't have a plan. You need to be able to read the room and you need to be smart about this. So, I like his messaging, but like his execution is horrible. No execution, no pun intended. Put some respect to my name, bitch. What's wrong with your nose? Is he the same voiceover actor? He doesn't sound the same. Yeah, I have the floor. He doesn't sound like the same guy. Yeah, y'all suck. Yeah, you all suck. Yeah, well, if you don't share information, you can't see the pattern, right? Yeah, I spit on those things. Really? Which they have. I don't think they're doing that. I think they're just sucking the energy out. They're not trying to control it that way, I don't think, unless I'm misunderstanding something. Are they putting that energy into somebody else? Yep. That's quite the roll call. Yeah. This guy's way too hot to handle, man. It only took 5 minutes for the meeting to go to shit. Y'all are fast. Not sure what a fan's going to do in this situation, but, calm down. Sit your ass down. Sit your asses down. The nerd was pretty fast. I admire that. Put on a shirt over your abs and calm your ass down. And they all jumped into action very fast. I like it. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I understand where he's coming from. I wouldn't trust y'all either. Yeah. Loyalty to what? Really? How dare you point your finger at me? Crazy if true. Right. I like the cinematography. Right. That's crazy talk. There's one problem with this. I'll get into it in a second. I think this video is about to run out. Complete with his tongue. Yep. I can understand the paranoia. Why don't Donzo get in the ring, man? Say something. The blood mist. You all know you're evil. Don't even try it. Evil as hell. I did it. Oh shit. So it's a circle jerk. You're all dirty. The old man's about to whip your ass. Oh shit. Now, he just pulled a reverse Uno on your ass. What about that? Oh shit. You better sit your ass down. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That was a bombshell. None of them knew that shit. We knew it. They didn't. What's up? I, I thought she was going to say, "Are you shitting me?" Yeah. He goes by Toby. Ish. Yeah, he's got to go, man. Form up. You have a common enemy. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be trying to corral these assholes. Yeah. Well-founded suspicions. Yeah. Quit being mean. Right. It's like a United Nations peacekeeping force. He's into it. That kind of scares me. That's the question right there, Matt. The very important question. Right. I'll take over. Denied. My vote's for guard. Guard, whatever his name is. Right. That makes him more important than everybody else. This guy's his puppet. He should defer. If he's smart, he'll defer. Shit. Politics wise, right? What you want is somebody you know you can influence, especially if you do them a favor, and then you defer to that person. Now, Garb is young. You would think he could be easily influenced. Plus, you have a prior relationship with him. Your two villages are cool. Naruto, like, they're buddies and everything like that. So, if I was Danzo and I'm playing the long game, I don't just want temporary power because maybe they would resist so much. If you're the one that's in charge, you can't get anything done. If you defer, that would take all the air out of everybody's sails. They wouldn't be able to. If they protest, they look like dicks, essentially. The guard is not going to protest. So you've already got two votes, yours and his, assuming he would be okay with this. I think he probably would be. And then you have the one hothead who's probably going to not like anybody but himself as a leader. The old man, that he's hard to read. He seemed to have a little bit of respect for guards, so maybe that's the way. And I don't know about the woman. You just need to turn one more head. But I'm just thinking, he seems like a very savvy political person. If I was in that position, that's what I would do. But of course, you got to understand. Like, I always take the approach when it comes to politics and stuff like that. I'd rather be the power behind the throne. I'd rather be the executive producer than the director. The director takes all the heat. The director gets blamed if things mess up. The executive producer sits on his fat ass and collects the fat checks. Usually a bigger check than the director. The executive producers have the real power. So that's kind of been my approach in life. If we were in Game of Thrones or something, I would want to be the hand of the king. Or maybe even just be the person the hand of the king always goes to for advice. That'd be the perfect spot. You want to be the hidden leader. Or at least a hidden influencer. Rather than the person with the bullseye on his head, right? So, if I was him, I would defer to guard. I don't think it's going to be as easy as him accepting because why would they make that the cliffhanger, right? I think they want people to think about it for a week. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so that is the end of this video file, so obviously I'll put this at the end, but I want to go ahead and say it now while I'm thinking about it. Their plan makes sense, just so you remember where I am in the video. He had just talked about how, because they don't have any experienced ninja, and it's too expensive to train people and get them out there and then give them all the experience they need and then maintain that armed force, right? It's better just to have some untrained rookies, go. I assume just rotate through those. Have a small military force, in other words, and then whenever you need it, you hire mercenaries to do your fighting for you. The Akatsuki being one such group, right? The only problem with that philosophy is, what if the mercenaries are already working for another village? What if they hired the other village hired the mercenaries you wanted the day before you hired them? Then you're screwed. This is not a very good plan. And it doesn't really solve your problem. Because the only way to get an experienced fighting force is for your rookies to get out there and fight. The ones who survive become an experienced fighting force. That's the way it works, right? So Another, and he also said like that they'd be defeated unquestionably. Like he says, okay, so this village they have a bunch of rookies, and if they went to war, they'd be defeated because they have a bunch of rookies. But then he also says all the villages are doing the same thing. So you have a bunch of rookies, and I have a bunch of rookies. Why is it me that's going to be defeated without question when we both just have a bunch of rookies, right? Something ain't adding up here. You need one of these villages to not have a bunch of rookies. You have a very strong, experienced, veteran fighting force. Then it would make sense they go in and they can run roughshod over these villages that don't have that just have rookies, right? They don't have a experienced fighting force. So it isn't adding up. It could just be he's not giving us all the details because it'd be boring for him to talk for 20 minutes to explain all the ins and outs and all the angles and stuff. Or it could be they just didn't adapt everything from the manga, but the manga author thought everything through and it makes sense there. Or it's just that the character's not making sense. It has nothing to do with bad writing. The character's not thinking it through. Because, like I said, there's two flaws with that system. One flaw is if your mercenaries aren't available, you're screwed. And plus, mercenaries only fight for a set amount of time. And then you still have the same problem. You still have rookies, right? So I guess maybe what they're saying is the mercenaries would fight, the rookies would fight beside them, and then gain experience without losing as many as you normally would lose. That would kind of make sense. But like I said, the other part that doesn't make sense is if everybody is doing the same thing, then everybody's on the same level. You all have a bunch of rookie fighting forces. So I don't know. I mean, it just wasn't adding up to me, so I wanted to put this out there real quick.